Welcome, spiritual beings. Karma is a law of the universe, most simply summarized by the saying, "What goes around comes around." It's a completion of the circle of cause and effect, or sowing and reaping. Our behavior, including our thoughts, actions, words, and intentions, will always affect the experience we create for ourselves. Karmic debt is the energy or experiences that we owe. We go through these karmic debt experiences as payment for our past choices. The universal law of karma, of course, applies to both positive and negative actions. When we discuss karmic debt, it is more often in the context of negative experience, as we are seeking to understand and alchemize the lessons from these situations. In this video, we will explore the concept of karmic debt and learn how to intentionally settle or clear karmic debt. Karmic debt is the effect or consequence of your behavior or unresolved issues. These issues can be carried over from a past life experience or from your present life. When exploring the concept of karmic debt, we consider that our actions from all lifetimes, timelines, dimensions are interconnected. The higher purpose for karmic debt is to learn and expand by becoming more compassionate and loving beings with an ever-deepening experience of oneness. It's a universal law that ensures that we fully experience and learn from the impact of our actions. So let's take a dive in 11 signs you have karmic debt. Number 1. You struggle to stay present. One of the first signs that you have karmic debt can be that you find it challenging to be fully present in life. It may be a struggle to experience each moment with presence. This may seem like a general sign, but the reason it can be linked to karmic debt is that the debt is keeping you tied to the past. You are bound to the energy of this past experience until your debt is settled. The lesson is learned. Number 2. You feel energetically or physically heavy. The energetic imprint of karmic debt can be stored within your etheric body, which can affect your physical body. Your particular karmic lesson may also have to do specifically with physical discomfort or struggle. In these ways, the debt can feel like a weight to your spirit or physical body. This may be an unexplained feeling, or you may be aware of the experience that is weighing you down. Number 3. You experience recurring unwanted situations. Until you have fully felt the impact and integrated the lesson from your karmic debt, you will experience uncomfortable situations. These situations are playing out so that you can learn through experience. You may go through the lesson repeatedly until you have experienced the equivalent discomfort of the harmful action you inflicted in the past, and accept and apply the lesson you need to learn. It's even possible that you will go through the situation will you seek and embrace forgiveness. Number 4. You experience situations that trigger similar painful emotions. This sign is similar to the previous one, but it specifically has to do more with the emotional aspect of karmic debt. Experiencing the emotions that are tied to your debt is a way of teaching you the impact of your wrongs. Through painful emotions, we deepen our compassion and empathy, which will keep us from repeating the wrong. Experiencing negative emotions is a way of repaying debts for the harm we have caused in our present life, or unresolved karma from past lives. Number 5. You are often forced to introspect. When you are carrying karmic debt, you will encounter situations and people that leave you with no other choice but to introspect. You will be guided to take responsibility, to look within and accept how your past actions, thoughts, and words lead to your current experience. This will mean a deep introspection to the point where you understand that everything that is happening is for a reason, no matter how challenging it may be. Introspection allows us to acknowledge multidimensional and non-linear perspectives that help us comprehend how even karmic debt that may be from many lifetimes ago is surfacing to be settled for the highest good. Number 6. It seems like life is not working in your favor. Karmic debt is a universal law that is ultimately helping us to expand our consciousness. This does not mean it is an easy experience. On the contrary, it can sometimes feel as if life is still a constant struggle no matter how much you try. This is often one of the early signs when you are still accepting your debt and lesson. Feeling overwhelmed at times is common, as these are the emotions that you need to feel to settle your karmic debt. Like any deep healing and learning process, This is something that requires patience. Number 7. You struggle with forgiveness. One of the reasons that karmic debt can draw out over time is unforgiveness. For these debts to be cleared, forgiveness is essential. For many types of karmic debts to be settled, it is required that you seek forgiveness from the other beings you have harmed and forgiveness from yourself. Forgiveness is easier once you have truly accepted, introspected, and transformed. Number 8. You have close relationships that are very difficult. Almost all relationships have their challenges, but when you are in a karmic debt relationship, it is particularly difficult. These relationships are purposefully challenging and deliberately difficult to evade. These could be relationships that you are going through so that you can learn the lessons that will ultimately lead to the expansion of your consciousness. Number 9. You have specific and seemingly irrational fears. This sign is particularly relevant when we are dealing with karmic debt from many lifetimes ago. The unresolved experiences become stored within your etheric memory, the Akashic records. When it is time to repay your debt and transform your consciousness, you may experience specific and irrational fears that have no link to your present life, but are linked to the theme of your karmic debt. An example of how this could work is, say you killed someone in a past life and left them in a river. You may reincarnate with a seemingly irrational fear of rivers or even bodies of water. It is worth noting that fear could also be a sign that you have unresolved childhood trauma or subconscious patterns that are creating these fears. Number 10. You feel like something unexplained is holding you back. If you consistently experience the feeling that something is holding you back, especially if you are not clear on what it is, then this can be a sign of karmic debt. The feeling of being stuck or held back will likely persist until you have gone through the experience required to repay your debt. Number 11. Your numerology chart indicates that you have karmic debt. Numerology is the language of numbers that can help us to understand our experience from a multi-dimensional perspective. It can give us information about our soul, journey, evolution, and purpose. You can also use it to discern information about the past, present, and future. There are 4 karmic debt numbers: 13, 14, 16, and 19. Each number accordingly reduces to a single digit through addition. 13 equals 4 constant hard work and obstacles before you can fulfill responsibilities and achieve your goals. 14 equals 5 turbulence, escapism, addiction, and lack of balance due to abuse of your freedom and self-control. 16 equals 7 unconscious ego, toxic relationships, or heartbreak. 19 equals 1 extreme self-reliance, individuality disconnected from others, and selfishness. These explanations of the karmic debt numbers are a very brief overview. You can consult these numbers for more clarity, and often you will find that the karmic debt number correlates with uncanny relevance to your experiences. The only way to truly settle karmic debt is to learn the lessons that you are meant to learn through the experience. You will then need to integrate the knowledge into your thoughts, actions, and words. There are some things that you can do and some perspectives that can assist you with settling and clearing your debt with more grace and understanding. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Go with love. Let love guide you, not fear.